Rivals has many weapons. Primaries, secondaries, melees, and utilities. But what actually are they? No, this is not my house, okay? This is just my friend. The spray. The first weapon. Well, I mean, it's not the first weapon that you could get, but still. The cheapest weapon in rifles. Costs like 5 or 10 keys, I don't know. This is a secondary weapon that can go through riot shields and katana. Oh my god. No! Just ignore that, okay? And that's the spray. Now we have the Uzi. It has a really cool skin from the Skin Gates 3, and you already guessed it, the money gun. It's a secondary that costs 25 keys and can shoot really fast. The glass cannon. It's an unobtainable contraband weapon that can only be used in a special game mode called Rivals RNG. Yep, it's a secondary. The shorty. A secondary that costs 25 keys. Really good for close range. You could do a trick shot. Not a trick shot. You could freeze your opponent, and then once he unfreezes, you can double headshot him with the shorty, insta kill. The revolver. Many players use this gun. It's really good. Standard, secondary. By the way, all the other weapons that I just explained to you were standard. I just forgot to say that. Revolver. A standard secondary, except the glass cannon, whatever it's called. That's a contraband. Anyway, revolver. A standard secondary that costs 25 keys. 6 bullets to reload. 25 keys. The handgun. A standard weapon that's for free. Whether you play at Rivals a lot or you just joined it, you're still gonna have it. Because this is part of the default loadout, and it's a secondary. The daggers. A standard secondary that can let you double jump. The daggers cost 30 keys. And can shoot 2 daggers at once. The flare gun. It has 2 flares. It can burn players, and it costs 15 keys, I'm pretty sure. The slingshot. Our first prime weapon. This bad boy is a secondary set. It's a prime secondary that costs 300 keys. And it has 99 balls to shoot. The Exo. It costs 350 keys, if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure. It's a prime secondary that's literally just shoots bullets. Normal damage 20. That's because I remember. I don't know. The energy pistols. If you have a lot of keys and you still don't have this, I really recommend you buying it because it's really good. It just had a slight nerf, but it's still overpowered. It's a prime secondary that has infinite ammo and can shoot whenever you like. The Warper. A contraband secondary weapon that costs 650 keys. Basically, if you have a mouse, left click to spawn a portal. Right click to spawn a portal which is further away. Then, when you jump in one of those portals, you can teleport to the other. The Scepter. A contraband primary. It can also only be used in Rivals RNG. It doesn't have a current cost, so yeah. The Sniper. My favorite weapon. A standard primary that can headshot, that can insta-kill in a headshot. Body shot 50 damage and costs 75 keys. The RPG. It's good, but I hate it. Really hate it. A standard primary that costs 25 keys. It can shoot one rocket to a player. 50 damage body shot, 100 damage headshot. The crossbow. This is really good if you didn't buy it, so yeah, you're missing out. It might get nerfed. The crossbow is another standard weapon. If you hit someone, it gives probably like 50 damage. I don't know. Probably it gives 50 damage body shot and 75 headshot. I'm pretty sure. And it costs 35 keys. And yep, it's just a standard primary, which is like a bow, but a bit slower, but it's still better. The bow. The bow is a standard primary that can literally just shoot bows and arrows, but faster. That's what it is. It's a standard primary as well. That costs 15 keys or 20 keys, I don't know. Probably 15. The burst rifle. A standard primary that costs 25 keys. This thing is really good, actually. The AR. A standard primary that costs 0 keys. At all. No keys at all. It's also part of the default loadout. The paintball gun. The most expensive prime weapon of all. Not even the most expensive primary, not secondary. No, it's the most expensive prime weapon, costing a whopping 475 keys. Yes, it's really expensive. And actually, its shooting speed is just the same speed as the handgun. So yeah, handgun might be just like the paintball gun. You even try it. So yeah, this paintball gun is actually pretty good. And just to remember, it's a primary. The grenade launcher. 425 keys. Or 450 maybe. It's just like the grenade, but the bullets are grenades. Primary. Minigun. A primary that costs 450 or 425 keys. It can shoot 300 bullets in 1 minute or something. Or 15 seconds, I don't know. The flamethrower. A primary that costs 425 keys. Yes, it's really expensive. But when you use all of your flames, they come back. So don't worry, it's infinite. The energy rifle. Just like the energy pistols, but really, really nerfed. A primary that costs 425 keys for what? This gun is so bad. The permafrost. It can be unlocked in the Prime bundle. If you buy the Prime bundle, you're gonna get the Season 2 pass, and you're probably gonna be able to get it along with the skin a little bit later. But it could cost 650 keys when it's unobtainable. So, yeah. And it's a contraband primer called the Permafrost. I don't think I've never. The Distortion. A contraband primary that costs 700 keys. God damn. And, yeah. And if you left click, I don't know, if you left click or something, you will spawn a black hole. And you're gonna have a black hole spawn cooldown for 30 seconds. Basically it. So yeah, this gun's pretty good. The glass sight shard, I don't remember what its name was. 1 second. Alright guys, according to the fandom, it's called the glass shard. Here, okay, this is the information if you want to hear it quickly. Okay, heavy damage 1, heavy cooldown 1.25 seconds, damage 1. And by the way, the backstab for this is just like the knife, just, yeah, no need to, yeah. The right shield, the most annoying weapon in the whole game, genuinely. It can block, it can deflect any gun, but not like the katana. It's like the katana, but no deflecting. Just a shield. But satchels can stick onto it, and the spray can literally demolish it. And the exo gun. Yeah. And it's a standard melee that costs 45 keys. The knife. A standard melee that costs 20 keys. Yes, it's a really good weapon if you ask me. Body shot 40, headshot 150, which is technically a backstab. The scythe. A really good weapon for 40 keys, but it's still very good. Really good, really good. The katana, just like I told you before, it can literally deflect bullets, and it's what was I gonna say? It's a standard melee that costs 45 keys. The fists, standard melee as well, that costs 0 keys. It's part of the default loadout. The battle axe is actually pretty good. Standard melee that costs 50 keys, I'm pretty sure. The chainsaw. Standard melee costs 15 keys, nothing special. You can just waste your ammo on just sprinting, but it's still pretty good for speed. The trowel, our first prime melee. It costs 200 keys. 50 damage body shot, no one knows headshot. And it's actually pretty good for killing 3 hits. Maul, a slow but powerful weapon that can be obtained from the season pass. No, not from the prime pass. The season pass, yep, I got it, and I got the ice small skin for it. But if you ask me, it might cost 500 keys after it's unobtainable and whatever thing. But it still might be unobtainable forever, maybe. The Rivals RNG dice. A contraband utility that is also obtained in a special event, but nothing special. It's just literal dice from the game mode. Yeah, and it can't shoot. the elixir. It's just like a Molotov, but contraband. A contraband utility that can also be obtained from from the rivals RNG, but it can't be obtained forever. It's just in a game mode. The Warhorn. A standard utility that costs 30 keys. And yeah, when you blow the horn, it makes you go really fast. The satchels. A standard utility that costs 30 keys or 35 keys, I don't know. Body shot 50, airborne 25. The smoke grenade. You can throw this and it makes a ball of smoke, which when you enter you cannot see anything, just gray. Costs 25 keys. The Molotov. Just as I told you, just like the elixir, but standard. A standard utility that costs 25 keys. This is the weapon that I bought right after the sniper. The jump pad. It's a standard utility that is really for free. You have to find 9 shards across the whole Rivals game. 6 are in maps, and the other 3 are just in the lobby. When I hit 500 subs, I'm gonna give you a tutorial on all the jump shards. The freeze ray. A standard utility that can shoot 1 freeze ray. If you shoot it on your opponent, he will freeze for a few seconds. The grenade, standard utility, 75 body shot. It's pretty good. The flashbang, a standard utility that costs 25 keys. Can flashbang your other teammate, but if you're really sensitive to flashbangs or the flashing lights, there's a thing in the setting that can change the flashbangs. The flashbangs will be like black when they like flashbang you. The warp stone, our first prime utility, costs 450 keys. If you throw it somewhere, it teleports you there. The medkit, a prime utility that costs 300 keys. It allows you to heal in the midst of a battle. The subspace strip mine, the last one of all. A prime utility that costs 250 keys. Wait, what time is it? And yep, if you place it somewhere, you can trap your teammate and make them fly in the air. And then they're gonna lose if they're full health and they step on one of your trip mines, they're gonna lose 149 health. So if they have 1 less health on 150, it's just an insta kill. And it costs 250 keys if I didn't tell you. And that's all of the Rivals weapons. Hope you had a great time. See you soon. Bye.